caught Benny Cook on the line. Oliver Pikett is looking amazing this race, and now all to himself as they're off and away. This opens the door for another. Oh, there's contact going into turn one. Elijah Dakin comes across. 2 lines meet in the middle. Oliver Pikett looks like he has got a little bit of race to himself at the moment, but the battle for second, I can assure you, will be nothing but a Sunday drive. Yeah, Ben Cook has not made the start for this, so we're going to have a absolute humding of a battle for that second place on the podium. Scotty Finlay leads them at the moment as as Oliver Pikett will just open up that lead, I'm sure. As they come into the last corner, Elijah Dakin up the inside to take 3rd place. Whoa, Mike McCain has set up and said hello, see you later. As the 2 green machines, James Moody, we've seen some amazing moves from him today, and Esmond Williams and John Williams round out that end of that battle. But side by side, there is 3 bikes where there should be 1. Mike McCain goes from 3rd. Whoa, there's contact. Mike McCain is sent on his merry way. 3 Buffalo girls out there. Oliver Pikett looks. Let me look at these times. Oliver Pikett is just out there cruising on his Sunday drive and pulling along Scott Finlay at the moment. You can see Scott doing 46s from a standing start. Elijah Dakin pretty solid in 3rd as Esmond Williams makes the dive bomb into 5th place. Here to John Williams and Mike McCain, who has been absolutely duffed up that race, that lap. Ollie Pikett doing 43s. Knows a lot, capable of a lot more than that. So inadvertently giving Scotty Finlay the tow to a 42.9. So that's a good lap time there by Scotty Finlay. Elijah Dakin still holding on to that 3rd place. James Murdy there in 4th. Esmond Williams, John Williams, and Mike McCain has got some ground to make up after that lap. I thought there'd be a big battle here for 2nd place, but Scotty Finlay has been able to tag on to the Oliver Pikett show. He seems to be just taking this race a little bit easier, not cooking the tyres when he doesn't need to, winning the race by the smallest margin possible. But Scotty Finlay has really sunk his teeth into this and taken the opportunity to be near the front with both hands. Oliver Pikett does hit the fastest lap of the race with a 42.4. Still a little bit off their pace in the last one. Ollie Pikett into the 41s in the last race and in qualifying, so around about half a second that we feel he could drop the hammer a little bit more if he wanted to. But this is a very impressive showing here from Scott Finlay, who is deep into the 42s when he was mid-43s last race and in qualifying. So this is a good showing from here from Scotty Finlay. Won the 250 race in the last round of the race that we saw. Elijah Dakin still holding on to 3rd. That gap is slowly closing to James Murdy. Esmond Williams, John Williams, and Mike McCain still trying to hold on to the back of this battle. But Scotty Finlay doing a very impressive job out there. Sitting some 42s would have been good to see a battle between him and Ben Cook if it could happen. But unfortunately, I haven't seen Ben Cook be able to start this one. Sitting it out, it's pretty disastrous championship points setting. Oliver Pikett definitely with the championship to lose, with some crashes and misfortune from Ben Cook in the last few rounds. Oliver Pikett all out on his own in this race. That's better, a 42.0. That's quite close to his qualifying time. It's his pace we've seen from him earlier in the day. All out the front by himself in this race and in the championship at the moment. So all things have been sunny and rosy for Oliver Pikett on the track and on his head. Scott Finlay is actually slipping back into the clutches a little bit here of Elijah Dakin and James Moody, who we have seen some absolute pace from today. Some unseen pace before today, but it has shown it's reared its head with some amazing moves around the outside of turn 1, around the outside of turn 2. Bright things for that man's future, that's for sure. Ollie Pikett looks behind, sees absolutely nothing, as he has now a almost 5-second lead over Scotty Finlay, who only has a couple of seconds ahead of Elijah Dakin and James Moody as they cross the line very close together. Esmond Williams, a bit of a gap here of John Williams, and Mike McCain, who has been absolutely beaten up this race. Will have to regroup and come back next time as these two battle for 3rd. It's not going to help their progress any further to Scott Finlay in 2nd. but this is for a last spot on the podium. So Elijah Dakin, I don't know if he's taken a High Sun Cup podium. I think this is his first year as a High Sun Cup as a rookie. To get your first podium is it's a really, really good achievement. Only a few people have done that in the past. Well, obviously the first round, the first year that the company ever ran, everyone got podiums. But since then, only been a few to ever do it. Scott Finlay still looking quite safe there in second. James Moody has now moved into third as Elijah Dakin has a look up the inside, but can't make it work for third. So James Moody takes over third place from Elijah Dakin. So he takes away that rookie dream of a podium for this stage, and does look to be starting to stretch his legs a little bit. Might be quite difficult for Elijah to come back from here. Ollie Pikett across the line with 2 laps to go into the 41s. 41.7 looks like the fastest lap of the race for Ollie Pikett. Maybe an unofficial lap record as well, so well done to that ginger-haired man. Big gap back now to Scotty Finlay, who has settled himself into the 44s, which is quite off the pace from his earlier dabbles into the 142s. James Moody and Elijah Dakin still circulating in the low 43s. And the gap between them is now come back down to just over a second. I know we only have a lap and 1 corner to go, but James Moody is riding like a man possessed at the moment. Across the line goes Michael Patchett to start his... oh my goodness. Oliver Pikett to start his last lap. Still circulating those low 42s. Scotty Finlay looking like he may hold off the challenge here from James Moody back into the low 43s for Scotty Finlay. That's more like it. Only 2/10 faster was James Moody. It may be too little too late here, but a very good late race push nonetheless from James Moody and Elijah Dakin, who are keeping Scotty Finlay honest for the last couple laps of this race. Into the last corner comes Oliver Pikett to seal another win for the day, extend their points lead. Well done. Another lap record as well, so you can be very happy with that when there's no one around you to race. But Scotty Finlay coming across the line to hold on to that second place, just ahead of James Moody and Elijah Dakin. Esmond Williams comes across the line to back up his good showing in the 250 class with the top 5 here. John Williams able to make it a top 6, and Mike McCain, after his podium pace in the last race, has only been able to salvage a top 7 here after getting pushed around quite a bit in the early stages of that one. Cato Friday, a shout out in the top 13, fastest lap of the day with a 44.7. Well done, well done.